Welcome to Advanced Vedic Mathematics course, Panini Ashtadhyayi Sthapatya. In this lesson 10, in workshop sessions, we shall be revisiting lessons 1 to 9, and this would mean that we want to see how we have to approach Ashtadhyayi text, and for it let us take the first sutra. The first sutra is a text availing as many as 10 letters. It is Sutra 1. So here the letters are 10. This means initially we are going to Devanagari Varanmala. This Varanmala leads us to that we should have a Shiksha in terms of which we will be knowing Vartani, the sequence in which these letters are to be placed, and Uchcharan. Shiksha is of TC value 13. And then at next step, we will be going to the help of Maheshwara Sutras. And here we shall have a Diksha. It is TC value 19. Now, this is a Shloka format of TC value 14. Here is a Sutras format of TC value 15. 13 and 19 make 32. We will be having scripture Ashtadhyayi as of 8 chapters and 4 padas of each as 32. This will take us to Hypercube 4, 4-space body, which is having 4-dimensional frame and solid boundary of 8 components. Therefore, these components will lead to chapters, and here we will be having the padas. So this as such becomes the foundation, and for this foundation we have to have these Shiksha and Diksha features, and this 4-space is Hypercube 4. It is the 4 folds 2, 3, 4 and 5 together making it 14. So this is the format for the shlok. Then 4-space is having 5-space as its origin, and it is this solid order which is of value 3 into 5 is equal to 15, and it makes a sutra. Further, within 4-space we are having 12-edged cube manifesting additional 13th edge because of the availability of the 4th dimension. It leads to 13. It is Shiksha as to how this 13-edged cube will be sweeping 4-space. This 4-space is of a spatial order, and it has 5-space as origin. So spatial order splits this domain of 5 space into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. This is Atma and here is Man. So we have to have Diksha for this is Diksha 19. In this context of Man, 13 is a Chit. So Chit and Man together as such will take us to Yoga Darshan. Yoga Darshan is 12 and 21, together making 33, and it is towards the Ishan Kon. It is Purusharth. So it is the proceeding along the Ishan Kon. Yoga Darshan will help us appreciate from Ishan, we have to reach up till the Agin Kon. But the Yoga as 12 is taking us to D5 and 12 as H12 will take us to as many as 25 versions. H12 will take us to 25 versions, and this 25 takes us to Sankhya as it is 20 and 1 to 12 is having 20 factors. See how ultimately we have to proceed by Sankhya Nishtha because 19 is a Nishtha. This makes 22. It is at 6. So Sankhya Nishtha and Yoga Nishtha are the processing steps which are to be availed. Once we will be having these features with us, which we will be up-to-dating in our TCB dictionary and also in this Sthapatya referencer, then we can proceed a step ahead. And this would mean that we have to know while reaching at is Sankhya Nishtha 22 and 20 together 42. It will be taking us to the east-south direction. This here where is a 42. It is Nairitya Kon. Here yoga system had taken us to Ishan Kon, and here we are reaching at Nairitya Kon. It is this feature which is to be appreciated as the Sankhya Nishtha and Yoga Nishtha both are taking us to same sthan, and sthan is 3, 5, 2, 8 and 1. It is 19 and it is southern hemisphere. It is Man, mind. Therefore, we have to reach at this sthan. And 19 is Madhya. Adi is 10, Ant is 14. These together make 43, which is Brahmand. And this Brahmand along the 8 directional frame is a reach from Purv 21 to Paschim 22. This will help us now appreciate as that if we are having 2 points in this space as Adi and Ant, then it is not necessary that these will be coordinated by a line. These may be coordinated by a curve as well. So the middle here 10, here 14 will take us to 19, but here in a straight line it will take us to 12. It is going to be yog and it is going to be a man. Therefore, madhe of value 19 is having a difference value here of a 5, and the difference value here is a 4. So it is this reach of difference value 4 and difference value 5. It is the format. And then here the difference value is 9. Together it becomes 18. So this part, the half part, as well, leading us to 4, 5, and 9 as 18. So it is this gap values 18, which is H5, and this is called a pole. This is a pole. This is a void. That is why Shunya is having TC value 18. This will help us appreciate as to how the organization parallel with our universe is being adopted by the Vedic knowledge systems. Therefore, we have to see that the first sutra as the source sutra and the first letter as the source letter. It is 7. It is hypercube 7. It is D7. It is H7. It is space 7. It is a pole star, and so it is a dimension, boundary, domain, origin, format, and base format, and ultimately unity state. It is along this direction. It is the Ishan cone. We have to progress. We are progressing step by step, but at each step the value is 7 equal. So it is a first push, second push, third push, and the 6th push. But at each time the value remaining the same means it is the 7th space which is playing its different roles. This is to be appreciated. Further, many things will follow. However, the full formulation, Vriddhi Attach, is to be as Devanagari alphabet letters, is to put into Vartani into a sequential form, that from first letter we have to reach the second letter, then the third letter, fourth letter, fifth letter, sixth letter, seventh letter, eighth letter, then ninth letter, and ultimately 10th letter. This sequence is to be maintained. This sequence is called Vartani. After that, we have to have Ucharan. It will be Vakar. So see, it is Va added with Akara. See, it is 21. So, this for pronunciation, and these are the frequencies to be added. It is Ved. It is Dev. It is zero order leading to 2 space hypercube 2. These all features get added with each letter. These are called Ucharan. These are pronouncing frequencies. So these pronouncing frequencies, so Vartani, this Vartani and Ucharan are the features which are to be availed. After this, we will make, these are called Aksharas, syllables. There are 4. Feature to be seen is that Vyanjan consonants gets associated with, unified with the vowel. Or in another way, we can say vowel attracts. Vowels are of full units, while Vyanjans are of half unit. And the feature here will be that the vowel attracts from its both ends. However, the Vamavriti and Dakshinavriti will play their own role. We will learn it. So we will be at Varn, then we will reach at Akshar. After Aksharas, we will make Padas. These Pad, ultimately we will learn it how Supant and Tidant will help us reach at these. This reach at Padas, here is 18, here is 13, here again is a 13. How this feature will be availed as a format. Therefore, once it is there, then we will require how one letter and second letter, this is will making it Sandhi. How one pada with another will make for us a samas. Then how we will be having Maheshwar Sutras. And for Sutras, we will be having Pratyaharas. So Sutra is 15. For Pratyahara, here is 15, but it is 14. Together it is 29. So Pratyaharas are the 5 space as origin in 4 space. So it is four space and it is dimensional frame. It is 14 and 15 and together it is Brahma. Then Lord Shiv having triple eyes in each of the five heads. It is Shiva. It is this feature which is to be appreciated, which is to be reached at. And to distinguish between the two, when we say A, E, U, Ana, it becomes the first Maheshwara Sutra. But when we say Ana, it becomes first Pratyahara. It is this feature which also is to be appreciated. These all will further take us to as to how the Sankhyanista, when we are saying 7 for Va and 4 for Re, we can say the difference value here is 3. However, between this 6 and 5 are jumped over. It is 11. Now 3 and 11, it is 10 directional frame, means the 8 directional frame resulting into 11 directional frame. It reaches a fourth space. It goes within the, and this 11 is G511. Now 3 is H1, how 11 is H3. And we know that Asht, simple rendering is 8, however, TC value is 11. 8 is 3 plus 5, but here it is 3 plus 5 plus 3. That means 5 can be approached from both ends. See how big, how very large number of features are following, and this is to be sequentially taken up till the last. Then also we know that number 7, as a reach from 1 to 7, will lead us to 9 factors. There are 2 extra factors. So it is a reach from dimension to a domain, and it is also ekadhikain. There are 9 letters here and there are 7 letters here. Further, when we are at the soul syllable home, then 9 as Bindu Sarovar will lead us to 7 streams flow here. It will lead to Divya Ganga Prabha. This way we can comprehend and realize as that Vedic knowledge is very vast. It is of the order of the universe itself. However, the Vedic knowledge system